Yo, this is the third time I'm making this video. I think it's because I'm using words, like certain words. So I'm gonna make this real quick, bro. So if y'all didn't know, Naruto's my favorite show of all time. Okay, and so I'm gonna do the top five Naruto characters and why. I'm gonna make this real quick because they tripping, bro. I made this video twice, bro, and they won't save this video, bro. I'm putting this video out there, bro. I don't care, bro. So 5, we'll get to Hinata, and why. I gotta make it quick, y'all. Yeah, I would put more detail in it, but the guidelines or something, they tripping because Hinata in the paint art when she saved Naruto, she a real one, okay? And I wish they gave her more character, but they didn't. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? I wish they did more with Hinata and Naruto's relationship, but they didn't. That's why she's 5. 4, I'm gonna have to give it to Naruto. Now I would put Naruto up a little further, but because of what Obito did at the end, if y'all know, I can't speak on it, but y'all know I wouldn't have been that more forgiving. He was a little too, to me, I think he was a little too much forgiving when it came to Obito. But overall, it was, and the prophecy thing kind of ruined it too. But overall, he was a great character. I love the fact that he was always forgiving and his kindness and all that stuff. But to me, there was a limit. So he's still top 5. But yeah, 3, Sasuke. Now Sasuke, he was the opposite of Naruto. I hated him at first. Then he grew on me because at the end of the series, when he said he wanted to be Hokage, he said, "Let all the hate be on me," and stuff. Like I understood why he did the things he did, and because of that, Sasuke is definitely 3rd for me. You know what I'm saying? So 4th, oh no, not 4th, 2nd, Rock Lee. Now I remember when I watched his backstory. I started watching in the 8th grade, by the way. When I watched his backstory in the tuning exams, I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie. Now it was such a good, like, he had no ninjutsu or genjutsu. All he used was taijutsu. That's basically just hand-to-hand combat, if y'all don't know. And he did that, and he still put in that work every day, and more than anybody he put in more work than anybody throughout the whole series, knowing he only could fight hand-to-hand combat. Definitely number 2. Rock Lee is just such an inspirational, motivational character. You can't even forget him. Number 1 is Gaara. Now, as a kid, especially in 8th grade, being lonely, being isolated, treated like I was different and all that, Gaara really spoke to me. And basically, his backstory, I had a tear or two, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched that, man, Gaara, he was treated like trash. His whole life, his dad never liked him, all that good stuff. But then he grew up and became a leader. He came from being a monster to the village he lived in to becoming a leader, a whole leader to the same people who wanted to destroy him. And that's awesome. It's just inspirational, honestly. He's the best character, and it's just the character growth is insane with Gaara. Gaara is definitely number 1. I wish I could say more, but Gaara is number 1. And y'all tell me y'all's top 5 too. Y'all tell me y'all's top 5 Naruto characters. I know Itachi wasn't on my list. He is definitely top 10. Okay, Itachi is top 10, so don't get it twisted.